Good morning. We're excited to have a good meeting today. We're going to start it off with the usual God Bless America, Pledge of Allegiance and Kiwanis pledge by Ron Luck and Larry Wade at the piano. After which Boss will offer our invocation and then I will resume the meeting.
Good morning, everybody. Let's sing it from the heart, shall we? God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. And the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And our Kiwanis pledge. As our country's flag signifies purity, valor, and justice, may we as true Kiwanians exemplify these virtues as we serve the children of the world. Please remain standing.
Shall we become an attitude of prayer? O Lord, please instruct us and teach us in ways that we should conduct this meeting. Please counsel us with your loving eye on us. May we be able to help as many of the children as we can this year. May everything that we do as Golden K members be for the benefit of the children of the world. Lord, we give you all the praise and glory. Amen.
Amen. All right, okay, I'm going to turn the time over to John here to announce our speaker, and then after that, I'll have some other announcements.
Good morning, Golden K Kiwanis. This morning we are fortunate to have with us Mary Rogers, who is the program manager of Children's Miracle Network with HS St. John's Children's Hospital in Springfield. And with her is Jace Hendricks and his mother Brittany. Don't know the story exactly, but some time ago, Jace had an accident. And he and his mom are going to be telling how Children's Miracle Network helped him recover. And so, Mary, we're interested to hear you tell about your work, and Race and Brittany, we're eager to hear your story.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Like you said, my name is Mary Rogers. I have been with HS St. John's Hospital for a little over 25 years. And in my current position as program manager for Children's Miracle Network, which fundraises for HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital. They are a fundraising entity. They're actually the largest fundraising network for children's hospitals, and they partner with leading providers of pediatric health care, with a mission of giving kids a world of possibilities. Through the power of this network, we unite communities to raise unrestricted funds needed by our member children's hospitals for their most urgent needs. HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital became a member with Children's Miracle Network in 1988. So we have been with them for quite a few years. CMN, Children's Miracle Network, partners with different organizations such as Walmart, Panda Express, Love's Travel Stops, and Kiwanis. You are one of our main partners as well. Then we have programs such as Radiothon, which we'll be having coming up in November. So if you have anyone who's going to be calling you, asking for money, there you go. Or you can call in. It started out as a telethon many years ago. You remember when those were on the TV? And they raised money for Children's Miracle Network, and then it evolved into a radiothon. I guess they didn't think a lot of people were watching TV because now people don't listen to a lot of local radio. But if you listen on November 20th and 21st to any of our Springfield stations, they will be broadcasting that. And you will probably also hear Jason's story during that time as well, and with other children. Children's Hospital is in Springfield, Illinois, and we treat over 30,000 patients and their families each year, just in the Children's Hospital. Our comprehensive patient services include pediatric trauma, general pediatric care, pediatric intensive care, pediatric surgery, pediatric sedation, rehabilitation, neonatal care. We have child life services that come in and help the kids when they're sick and in the hospital so that the kids can be a little more comfortable. So they'll bring in coloring, bubbles, just all kinds of different things that they can do with the kids to make them feel more comfortable in the hospital. Our staff is specially trained to understand and respond to the special and specific medical and emotional needs of our children. HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital cares for pediatric outpatients and their families from roughly 39 counties, and this includes a sleep center, a pediatric rehabilitation, and many pediatric specialties. And this is where I'm going to stop and introduce our CMN local champion child, Jace Hendricks, and his mother, because they used our pediatric rehabilitation services while he was getting better in the hospital. This is Jace Hendricks, CMN champion child, and his mother.
Hi. Good morning, and thank you for having us today. I'm going to go ahead and apologize up front because I might be a little emotional. Can you hear?
Just a little closer to the microphone.
A little closer? There we go. Okay. Jace and his older sister were in a car accident on August 10th in 2022. It was actually a Wednesday, like today, and it was about this time in the morning. So, you know, as I thought about what we wanted to share, it was a lot of gratitude that I was feeling because, you know, 3 years ago, almost to the hour, Jace had arrived at St. John's Children's Miracle Network in the pediatric trauma unit. He and his sister had been T-boned by a semi. And they weren't far from home. We were, maybe a mile from home. We live in Rochester, so we're not far from Springfield either. He was airlifted from Rochester to the hospital. He had traumatic brain injuries. He had several brain bleeds, bruises, a broken, displaced jaw, 7 or 8 broken ribs, a spleen laceration. He was in really bad shape. What is amazing about the hospital that we have here, locally, is that they were able to treat him with all of these injuries, like right there. He got some of the best care that you can find in the nation. I don't know that anybody really appreciates what happens within that hospital until you're there and you need it. We drive by there, several times a day, going to and from work or kid activities, but never really understood what kind of miraculous work takes place in those facilities. And I hope that nobody ever has to use it, but we are very fortunate to have it. And the funds that you raise, they go specifically to help children like Jace. He spent 5 weeks in the PICU. He was in a coma for 15 days. He was on a ventilator. He had to have surgery to have his mandible put back together with plates and screws. What else? He had it all. It really is just truly amazing that he is still here with us today. And looking at him, you really wouldn't necessarily know that he has endured all that he has. He's just back to being a normal, fun kid.
You sure?
Well, I think he's pretty cool. He had to go to St. Louis and do inpatient rehab. He had to learn everything, almost literally like a newborn. How to hold his head up, how to swallow, how to sit, walk, talk. And then after he was released from that program, we came back to Springfield, and he utilized the children's rehab services, which are right across from the hospital. And it's an amazing facility. It was therapy, but most of the time it felt like play. We would have football games. We would use the swing and the jungle gym, and Jason would pretend that he was bull riding, and make sure he was strong enough to hold on and not fall off. What else did we do in there?
I crushed you guys in baseball.
It's true. I'm not much of a baseball player. Baseball, football, yeah. And it was really cool. The facility is set up, and it's like a playground. So he would have one therapist that would work with him for OT, one for PT. But we would end up playing football or baseball at the end of our session, and all of the therapists were joining in and playing. So they're really remarkable people, and I am forever grateful for the money that you helped raise and I know it literally saved my kid's life. Thank you so much.
So now we'll open it up to questions, either for Brittany, for Jace, or for Mary. Got one right here.
I'd like to ask a question, Jace, how's your job? How is it?
Good.
Good.
It's back together.
I just want to add that we went out on some partner visits. So some of the partners that we have are Club Car Wash, Dairy Queen, we have Loves, like I said, and when we went out to Club Car Wash, this young man spent almost 3 hours power washing cars. So, you know, he's really come a long way. And then at Dairy Queen, he basically took over the register, started taking orders, and even turned a Blizzard upside down and kept it in the cup. So he's on a great roll, and we just love him as our local champion.
You got some questions?
The slide I have up is the article on Jace, and it's out on the internet. If you want a little more detail, why I suggest you go out to that website, and there's the full details of his injury and everything.
I believe that story is for the national champion and the local champion that we presented in February. It was before I took the position, but I believe that's what it was, February or March. February.
I'd just like to know if you're in need of volunteers to work the radiothon, and if so, how do you volunteer?
Send me an email. Yes, we will need volunteers. We will have different areas that you can volunteer for. We have merchandise that needs to be sold. We have phone banks, if anyone would like to put a team together. We usually have about 8 people on a team to do a phone bank, and they usually do that for an hour. So yes, if you do, you can send me an email. John has my email. He can send that out, or you can give me a call, either way, but I would love to have you.
It's a lot of fun too. Radiothon is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Well, our President Harold Wilkinson would like to make a presentation. Mary, you can join me up front. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Where do you want? Here you go, Harold. And then you go to the other side. And Jace, you just crowd in there. There you go.
Thank you very much. Thank you all.
And Mary, here's the actual check. And so, Mary, I have a certificate of appreciation for you for coming to speak with us today, and to Brittany and Jace, a note of appreciation. And we place a very high value on these golden Kiwanis pins, and I have one for each of you.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for coming, and you are welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting, but I think I heard you need to get back to a meeting in Springfield. So we appreciate coming so much in.
Thank you.
Well,
And you
sorry.
know, if you would like to set up a time for tours, we can also do a tour. We usually go about 10 people at a time, but we can do tours at the Children's Hospital as well. If anyone would like to come over, just let me know.
Good, I'll hear that. They do tours. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay, Kathy, did you have a presentation to make?
At this time, I'd like to make a presentation for the July Kiwanis of the month. And I am proud to present this to the Kiwanis of the month award for July. And it's for this person's dedication and volunteer service to Decatur Golden K. And the activities include her exceptional number of hours to transition Golden K's accounting system to QuickBooks, for her exceptional efforts guiding the club's budgeting for the last 4 years, for this year for 25 and 26, but also for the last 4 years. And at this time, I'd like to have Karen Zabills come forward.
Very good. Okay, before I turn the time over to Dick, those of you who are working on the Farm Progress Show, you've got this piece of paper telling you your assignment, and what I would like you to do at this point in time is number these from left to right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those will be the number of the booth that you will receive, or that you will go to. On the back side is, of course, a general map of the area. And if you look real close, there's kind of a little star over here on the corner. I hope everyone got one of those star on it. That's a parking area where we are allowed to park if we decide to drive there. But we're going to talk more about it later, but I wanted to give you notice on it. And then again, back on the front, you see the little yellow square, and then down on Thursday at 8 o'clock in the morning, Bob Lewis is not able to do it that day, and so that date is open as well. So we have two 2 o'clock sessions. They're both in the morning from 8 to 10. I need 2 volunteers to help me fill the list so that we're going to got complete assignment. So if you take a minute if you're interested. Lastly, I'm going to hand this to Jim Kramer, and we would like to have substitutes because we know there's going to be some sickness or somebody's not going to be able to do their job. And so if you're willing to be called and substitute, put down your name and address, and just circulate it around, and if you're willing to help us out with that, we appreciate it. Jim, if you take that and send it around. So we have some backups so that, again, there will be unexpected. All right.
Okay, Harold, I'm gonna ask you,
Next Wednesday.
you kind of went over that quick, what are the days and times of the two openings that you have right now that you need covered?
Days and times are, on Tuesday at 8 to 10.
Okay, that's the yellow spot, right?
And then on Thursday, on the booth 1, 8 to 10.
Okay. All right, I'll take it Thursday.
Okay. Thank you.
Do we have anybody ready to raise their hand for Tuesday, 8 to 10 to fill that other spot? Okay, Ralph's gonna take that. All right, so we've got that covered. Yeah.
On Thursday, 8 to 10, I'm scheduled 2 different places.
Well, I don't think that was a mistake.
He's got long arms.
Are you down on booth 2
Yeah, 2 and 4.
and 4?
So he's gonna work with the verdict, so we need to
Yeah.
All right. So we also need to fill in then on Tuesday in booth 2, 8 to 10.
Okay, so
All right. Thanks so much. Okay, that covers that well. All right. Linda, attendance today.
We have 52 members present, 3 speakers, for a total of 55.
Okay, thank you. And Kathy Seabach, the health, is going to cover the health report today, right?
Yes, I'd like to welcome Jerry Seabach back. He's here, he had an accident with his eye. And so welcome back, Jerry. And anybody that's been off sick or has been gone a while, we'd like to welcome you back. And Jan Allen, good to see you. Glad you're back.
Okay, thank you. Birthdays and anniversaries with Kevin Cleary.
All right, birthdays and anniversaries from the 17th to the 23rd. First off, on the 19th, Dave Sapp, he'll be 74. On the 19th also, Karen Spilt. Yeah, she's getting up there. On the 23rd, Donna Dash. She's doing good too. Let's sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you.
And we have anniversaries. Yeah, on the 17th, Kevin and Mickey Wilmot will be 56 years. On the on the 20th, Al and Judy Hendricks will be 69 years. They're getting started. On the 23rd, Marty and Roberta Williams will be 50 years. Let's sing.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, God bless you. Happy anniversary to you.
All right, famous quote. No self-made man ever did such a good job that some woman didn't want to make a few alterations.
Okay,
Yes,
I had said that I was going to do the new member orientation today, but I had a previous engagement switch. In fact, I'm going to have to leave early today, so I'm going to postpone that until next week. But we will meet for a new member orientation next week after the meeting. Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry. Next, here.
Good morning. If you're looking for some material to cut out some trumpet outs, I have a piece of material here. If Steve and I took the food to the carriage house on Sunday, that's where the homeless ladies stay in an emergency situation with their children. I don't have a report on how many came that day on Sunday, but I'll let you know later. But the September carriage house is September 14th, and Kathy Sibaku will be the head runner for that. So talk with her about what you might be interested in bringing. And then also, I know Farm Progress is on August 26th, but we're also signed up to do Good Samaritan Inn on August 26th. And so far, I have 3 people signed up, and I can use at minimum 3 more. So check your calendars and see if you can't help out on August 26th. Thank you.
Just make sure you're not also signed up at the work at Farm Progress at the same time, okay? All right. Cheryl? Okay.
Tony from Salvation Army just quickly said this to me, so they're going to have Stuff the Bus out at Walmart North on this Friday all day, and they need people to ring the bells. So if you are willing to ring the bells, just go to Salvation Army after this meeting and let them know you'll be available. And that's all the information I have.
Okay. Paul?
All right, a couple of updates on the projects that I've been working with. The 9/11 Memorial finally got all of the plants are planted, and I'd like to give a shout out to Susan Ray Hill. She rode shotgun with me down to pick up some benches a couple weeks ago, and as I was checking out with the final plant at a beautiful landscape center down there, Susan stepped up and bought the plant. So thank you. The things that are left to be done down there, which I hope to have done by September 11th, is getting the landscape fabric down, getting the rock laid, and I've got a plaque ordered for the big boulder that's in front of the flagpole, and hopefully that will arrive before 9/11 also. I'll get the fall flowers in, again, right before 9/11, in preparation for the ceremony that will take place on 9/11 at 6 p.m. If any of you are interested in coming, you are definitely more than welcome. Flip tabs to the Ronald McDonald House on Saturday, August 2nd. I took over 12 of the Culligan big jugs and 1 smaller jug, and the official weight on those was 198.6 pounds. So that's quite a few. Because people ask me, well, how many flip tabs is that? So I did a little research, and according to Google and other sources, it takes about 1,128 flip tabs to equal 1 pound. So, that being said, when I delivered the 198.6 pounds, that equaled approximately 224,021 flip tabs. And applause to everyone who's donated it, because of that 22,000 or 224,021 flip tabs, I probably donated 10. So just to put it in perspective, I've done the flip tabs obviously for a long time, back probably to the 80s, I think. Didn't start keeping track until August of 2021. So from 2021 August to August of 2025, I've taken over 571.2 pounds, which converts into 644,314 flip tabs. So a big round of applause for everybody who's doing flip tabs. My next calculation will be how much is the the price of flip taps going for per pound to figure out how much money that is equal in the Ronald McDonald House pocket. So we're getting into some.
I'm sure that the soft drink and beer industry people thank all of you.
Yeah. And the third project is the Lids to Bench program. Last Wednesday, it was just last Wednesday, Susan and I did go to pick up 2 benches. One was for a Paw Print Ministries, and that was a memorial bench. The other went to the Mount Zion Grade School playground. So as of right now, we have secured 36 benches, 22 bird baths, 8 planters, and a partridge and a pear tree. Oh no, a picnic table. So that is 9,238, pounds, which equals 4.619 U.S. tons. I know the word's out about the August 21st Milliken Service Day with the incoming freshmen. Again, they're going to arrive between 9:45 and 10 o'clock. They'll be with us till noon. We're going to be at the zoo. Go in. It'll be the bigger room to the left. If you can attend and help out, that'd be great. Please be there by 9:30. I'll be there at 8:30. If somebody wants to come a little earlier and get started on doing some things, that's fine too. The next Lid to Bench pickup will be August 25th, and we'll pick up 2 more benches, 3 more bird baths. These 2 benches, we're expanding our horizon. We're going outside of Macon County for the first time. 1 bench will go to Taylorville and another bench to Tuscola. I also have a couple of bird baths. Gary, do you have the bird bath picture? The yellow one is spoken for, and then I've got a couple more they just sent me this morning on my phone. So taking the yellow one out of the mix, if anybody is interested in a purple, and there's a couple of gray and that red, and like I said, I got a couple more in my phone. They're $80. They'll be picked up on the 25th, the next time we go down there. So if anybody's interested in any of those, see me immediately following the meeting, because I gotta leave here pretty quick. So zoom right back if you want to talk to me about any of that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. And go to Bob Bishop next year.
Good morning. I have several things today. First of all, I'm going to talk about these letters. This year, unfortunately, when we started the program with these letters, we did not know that we were doing the Farm Progress Show. So we got hit with 2 projects rather than 1. But we have these letters ready to go, and they need to go out today. If everybody would just take 1, or somebody will take 2, we can get rid of what we need to have delivered this week to these different professional people and businesses. Okay. Now, on the Farm Progress Show, we are going to be giving away peanuts. We're not selling them, we're giving them away for a donation. We will have, this sign at each one of the 4 places that we're going to have. Plus, we'll have our Kiwanis sign showing the different activities that we support. So we'll have those 2 there, and we'll have some donation jars. Okay, we are going to do peanuts from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. That's a 4-hour period, from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. I have a sign-up sheet here. What we'd like to have is 2 people at each one. So we have 10 to 2, 12 to 2, that's it, right? 4 hours. We're doing 4 hours there, so if we can get 2 people at each one of those slots, that's 16 people. But we have an opportunity here that, thanks to Harold and us doing the Pepsi shows, they're allowing us to do the peanuts, and we have a great opportunity. So But if you sign up, make sure you're not signing up at the same time you signed up to do Pepsi's. And now I need a person for that Monday, which is the 25th, with a truck, because we need to get the peanuts and things to the farm profit show. So I need a person with a truck to contact me so that we can get the peanuts. I also need a couple people to help me with some of the logistics if you're available.
What time are you looking for people for?
I can't hear you.
What time are you looking for people to help you?
On Monday, we'll discuss it. If I get those people, we'll have to find out, because I have to meet with Don to find out when we can get in there. We don't know what time, if we can get in there or not yet, so Don is checking that for us. Okay, I would like to, we want to cover the tables, and I thought if we had anybody who had an O sheet, if we could get 4 of those, we could cover the tables, because we're thinking of putting the peanuts underneath the table, and this way they won't be able to see them if we cover the front. So if anybody has an old sheet that they can let us use, we'd appreciate it. Okay, I have a sign-up sheet. I have the letters. I also have order forms for all of you. I had them, I made them, and I did make the front of them because you all know what we're doing. So I just ordered the order part of it. But I have order forms for you to start doing peanuts. This is for you. If you have 1 or 2 or 3 people that you're giving them to, I have a regular order form for them. So they'll be up here at the table. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Bob. And I think, Lyle, I think you're on next year.
I just have a couple quick things here. I still have the applications for the RSV from Dove. If you'd like to just come by and see me and I'll get it for you. The other thing is for the Farm Progress Show, for the peanut deal, we're going to try to get 8 card tables, you know, the kind that the legs fold out of the bottom. If you have one and we can use it, we really are trying to get 8 of them. So after this meeting, directly after the meeting, if you would come and see me, and we'll get your name down, and then we will have you bring those next Wednesday. So we can, I'll have them, and I'll be able to get them out to the farm show. Just make sure you put your name on the bottom of them, you know, either with a piece of tape or with the magic marker. So please come see me right after the meeting. If you have one of those card tables, I'm looking for 8 of them. Thank you.
Okay. And Marty.
John Baird and I are looking for a speaker coordinator for the months of November and December. It's not too big of a job. November, we already have 2 slots filled, so there's only 2 left over. And we're possibility they'll put another speaker for November, so it leaves 1 opening for November. And there's only 2 slots open for December because of the holidays. So anyone's available and wants to know someone that would like to speak at our meeting, contact John or myself. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Marty. Anybody else have announcements this morning? Okay, wait, I'm sorry. My glasses don't see that far.
Just to let you know, so you can put it on your calendars, we have arranged for a cookout. Paula has graciously agreed to do our cooking again this year. It will be on September the 17th, 5 p.m. at the Yacht Club. Cost is still $10, and spouses and guests are welcome. I will have the sign-up sheets available next week, so you can sign up for whatever
choice you have as far as weight goes. So September the 17th. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. You can mic over here.
I just want to let you know, I've got that 8 o'clock on Thursday.
You're my hero. Thank you. Okay, good, good. All right, thanks so much, Harold. Oh, you're.
Can somebody say that again?
I have the 8 o'clock slot for 11 Thursday.
Okay, are you overloaded with announcements yet? All right, I would like to address a couple of issues. Of course, if you didn't get one of these sheets when you were serving on the farm progress, then be sure to pick one up so you know what your assignment is. I only got one signature for substitutes. And so if you could, consider giving a couple of hours.
Are we gonna get the volunteer,
Yes.
next week or when?
Yeah, I was gonna cover a little bit of that and help with the help of Mark to do that. But, yes, let me, first of all, we're gonna take care of one item of business that, we are feeling a little bit, remorseful for. But on July 28th, 2025, the board received the following letter from Joe Turek. That would be to the board of Kiwanis of Decatur, Illinois. This is notice of my resignation as treasurer for the up and coming September or October 1st to September 30th of 2026. As a result, then, our bylaws require that we now take nominations for the position of treasurer for the 2025-26 year. Names nominated today through September 3rd will be accepted. At that time, nominations will be closed and a club vote will be taken. So, September 3rd, yes. I think.
You said through September.
Yes, yeah, you can submit names next week. Of course, we're not meeting the week after, and so then on September 3rd. I'm opening the meeting to nominations. Does everyone wish to make a nomination at this point? Yes.
I'm going to nominate John Baird as our continuing treasurer.
Thank you. So John's name has been nominated, and so think about it. If there's other names or persons that would be willing to do that, we have until September 3rd to complete that process. But that will. All right, so the next item that I would wish to address okay, yes, Sharon.
I would like to nominate Karen as treasurer also. No, what? Assistant treasurer.
Assistant treasurer. I think she just had a heart attack. No, see the reason why we can't make nominations next week or the day out. And once on the third, we will then accept the nominations for more. Okay, let's start with our board meeting. We did have our board meeting, and we basically covered a number of important issues at the board meeting. One of them was we're going to be reviewing some of our bylaws and manuals and update those. The scholarship program, we got information from Linda on the monies available in our community foundation fund. We currently have about $172,888 in the fund, of which we can draw from for our scholarships for next year. And so we're really happy about that, and we should be able to maybe increase the number of scholarships when the scholarship committee meets. The little library is going to christen, or whatever, ribbon cutting. They're going to have a ribbon cutting for the next library, for a little library. That's going to be at the Decatur Housing Authority. It will be done September 11th at 10 o'clock, so we'll have another announcement about that later on. We talked about recording of broadcasts and recording our meeting, and Joel is working well in terms of recording those meetings so that they can be put on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and put in Golden Kiwanis of Decatur, you'll be able to see the meeting as it was recorded. And so we're kind of excited about that and the work that he's doing. Bob's mentioned the peanut issues. I would like to mention just a few more things about the farm progress that you'd be interested in. And get that brought up here. We've learned that we'll be getting your wristbands. We'll get enough wristbands for everybody. I'm not sure when we'll be able to, I guess maybe to be able to strip them next week possibly, right? So those, you'll have wristbands so you can get in. Parking passes, we're going to request a certain number, and then if you feel like you want to park on site, I indicated the little star on your map on the back where you would park. But we're encouraging most people to try and use the shuttle. The shuttle will come from the mall and deliver you to gate 9. I think I have a little arrow pointing to that on your map, where the shuttle will stop and allow you to enter the complex at that gate. Okay? So again, we encourage you to use the shuttle. Probably next week, I think maybe Mark will go into a little bit more about 8 o'clock in the morning is going to be a real headache getting there. And so you're going to need to want to get going 7:15, maybe if you're going to take the shuttle, be over there at 7:15 so you can be sure to get on the shuttle and get to your assignment. Otherwise, there would be a parking pass available if you desire to do that. So, once, let's see, once we get to our assigned place, then you'll receive the following things. You'll be given a cash apron, and the cost of beverages is going to be $3 and $4, so the match around numbers. So you'll be collecting money, and then periodically a representative from Nelson's will come and collect money from you. And there will be iPads with a credit card slide. And so you'll need your iCard. And according to them, it's going to push on a button, and we're going to slide it and take care of $3 expense or a $4 expense. And it's pretty simple, I think. And they will have extras there if we don't have a charging station, but they will need to be probably charged perhaps towards the end of the day. So you'll receive those in the morning and instructions. And then the first group, the 8 o'clock group, will then teach the 10 o'clock group, and whoever coming in at 10 o'clock, how to do it, and so on down the line. So don't, make sure you can tell your replacement what to do. With regard to pop, if they get low, there will be a runner that they provide, and we can bring more pop in, so there shouldn't be a problem with that. Then our club, some of our committee members are going to meet with them on the 18th and 19th to get some additional instructions, and they'll probably present those next week as well. So with regard to that, is there any questions about that you'd like to bring up? Are you fully confused, or does that make sense? Okay, now a couple of other, yes.
On the back of this sheet, okay, you've got 4, and I was in group 6. Has it been renamed 4 now, or is it still 6?
No, whatever your name is on, that's where you're going. That's the one you're going to be in.
I know, but what do I tell them? How to find 4 or 6 booth?
No, you don't tell them anything. What's going to happen is, next week, hopefully, we're going to tell you on this map, we're going to say, okay, here's where booth 1 is, here's where booth 2 is, here's where booth 3 is, here's booth 4. So if you have 4, you'll be given the number on the map, and that's where you'll go.
So forget 6.
6 and 5, 6 and 3 are gone.
Okay.
They disappeared when we cut it back from. So some people got reassigned and others, but yes. If your name is on 4, that's where you're at. If it's on 1, that's where you're at.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. All right, I'd like to get done here pretty quickly. There was a letter from Pete Buckley saying that tickets to the U of I men's basketball tip-off event are available. If you are an Illini fan and would like to go to this tip-off, it doesn't indicate the date. Oh, yes, it's going to be at I Hotel, 900 South First Ave at 5 to 7:30 on Wednesday the 3rd. So that evening, we'll be going. If you're interested, I've got a form here that will tell you a little bit more about it, so you can attend that. The tickets are $55 for Kiwanis members. They're more for anybody else. And so you can get children's tickets for $20. Anybody would like one? I've got a few extra sheets to serve you for that. I think, unless if I've forgotten anything, anybody else haven't had any announcements? I've forgotten. It's been a hectic day trying to get ready for everything today. Oh, yes. Greg was the fact that today, I guess, we're going to have a budget meeting after to review the budget for next year, and you're welcome to join us for that, so that we can make sure that all the incoming and outgoing money is well distributed. All right, I think I guess we can turn over our time now to the 50/50 drive.
We received $73 today, so $36 to admin and $37 to the clock for a total of $158. Last 3 digits, 506. 506.
Right here.
Zero 06.
Nope, 9 hearts.
9 of hearts, no winner today. And let's just make sure she's in here. I've seen her. There she is. Except for she is. But it's just nice. Thank you for playing.
All right. Well, we will now open up the meeting to the applicant.
I've got $20 for my birthday tomorrow. I get to be 80.
I'm gonna put $50 in for our 50th anniversary, and I'm the most fortunate guy in the world, I feel like.
I have $10 because I'm very glad to be back.
I have a contribution because I'm happy that I finally got through today's meeting without too many problems. Do we have anybody else who would like to? Josh, have a good day.
Thank you for having me.
I'm putting $2 in. John Barrett said he had a surprise for me today. And I've got a sheet here, and $1 goes to each person who issued a check for my dues for this year. So I want to thank whoever did this. Thank you.
All right.
I have $1 here. Be here next week. Our speaker, young man that, especially the young man that handed up for us.
Jeez.
And then another $1 for 56.
Okay, we got another one there.
Yeah, I got 80 cents for Kevin Clary's 80th birthday.
All right, looks like we've fulfilled, we've got sufficient happiness to proceed. So, Bob is going to make us more happy with his story time.
I was going to tell a longer story, but I'll just go with this. Halfway to the ground, a man taking his first skydive realized he had forgotten how to open his parachute. As he fell faster and closer to the ground, he saw a man coming up toward him. Coated with soot, the man had a match in one hand. "Hey," shouted the excited skydiver, "you know anything about parachutes?" "Nah," said the other man. "You know anything about gas stoves?"
All right, well, again, I guess I really have to continue to thank all of you for your contribution, for your just being a member of this club and the efforts that you make to help meet our goals. So next week, we're going to be pleased to have Connie Doby, Patient Service Coordinator for Dentistry, and the subject will be Teddy Bear Dental Health Fund. And John would like to secure that speaker. We are the children, we are Kiwanis, and we enjoy changing the world for the better.